This is a better fish. Look at that one. Yoo-hoo! That's the size we want. So I've just shot me 3 nets where I wanted to shoot them on high tide tonight. Doing what's called as a high watery, and we'll check this whole net. So hopefully you guys will be able to sort of like a full experience of checking the whole net from one end to the other. The first net we put in hasn't been in long, but if the fish are here, we should have a couple in the dog already. So you can see the net there with the net light blinking just in front of us. Just going to idle up here, reach over and grab the net and bring it into the boat so it runs through the boat, just to make life super easy for me. I do a lot of this on my own, so got to make it easy. That's the outside of the net just there. You can see there's nothing in that. So let's run along here. Hopefully we see some colour of some description. So this net's only, been in, geez, maybe an hour, 45 minutes, if that. Well, this looks good. Straight up, this is what we want to see. Good sign. Nice barra. Not huge, but it's a start. Beautiful silver saltwater fish. Exactly what we're after. So he's got a lot of meshes. He's hit with pace because he's feeding. So you just got to work with this net hook. Pull the meshes down. Look at that. Beautiful. Great start. Great start. So I got that new little camera I'm playing with is what I'm using. That DJI Pro 5. I've got my Axion one up on the console there. That's filming everything I'm doing as per the fisheries requirements, which is good. Can alleviate all the rubbish that some of the ENGOs try and brainwash everyone with. So I'm just pulling along nice and carefully, not rushing, because there could be fish moving up on this net. I don't want to scare them off the net, because our fishing time, we don't have a lot of fishing time, so I don't want, oh, here's a good one. Don't want to scare them off the net. Look at that. Beautiful fish. It's looking good so far. So yeah, I just got to get those meshes off his head. Slide them down best you can. Look at that. Phew. Nice fish. So we got him there, and there's another couple here, I think. It's a really good sign. Means they're moving along in some numbers. It's getting towards the end of the season, obviously, so they should be starting to move along like this too. Three good barras so far out of this net. Make sure it's not twisted. This is the best fish so far. That's a much nicer fish, yeah. Probably about 80, I reckon, maybe a bit less. Oh, look at the colour of it, just beautiful, eh? Get me hook. Oh man, he's got some meshes, this one. Oh. Oh, there he is. Beautiful fish. 4 nice ones. Really happy with that. As you can see, look how selective it is. So this is quite a big mesh I'm using tonight. So all the undersized fish we don't want are just passing straight through it. So, you know, also hear from some of the anti-commercial wreck guys constantly that say, oh, the nets are just indiscriminate killers. Everything that swims near it dies. Couldn't be any further from the truth. And hopefully, after watching some of this footage, you know, it'll alleviate some of the BS that constantly gets said about gill nets. Another nice barra, really nice size, just school size at the moment. I suspect as the tide gets a bit higher, we'll get a few bigger fish come along, hopefully. We'll wrap them up too. Look at that. Beautiful. Too good. So we've got 5 so far. No other species yet. I'd like some queenies. Some queenies and maybe a couple of grunner and some trevally or some threadies. This is a better fish. Look at that one. Yoo-hoo! That's the size we want. Nice heavy fish. Thick through the shoulders. Great for slicing for the window and the portioning up for fish burgers, barra burgers, all that sort of thing. Oh, man. Hit with a bit of pace, this one. Amazing how hard they crack it, trying to escape. That's why you got to use heavy mesh to stop these fish. Or you can, right mesh size for the right area and the right size fish. Use the wrong mesh size or wrong ply net, boom. Don't catch anything, don't make any money. We're not out here for fun, just fun. We're out here to try and catch fish for the consumers of North Queensland. So that's what we're doing it for. It's not my fish, not anyone's fish, it's everyone's. That's a nice one. Good weighty fish, thick, beautiful. That's 6. Oh, one hit behind us. One's just hit out there, that's a good sign. See, so that's why you've got to remain nice and quiet because they're swimming, oh, there he is. I can see him busting up out there. So that's real good. It means they're still moving along. Nice one here. Look at that. Here's a nice one. You see another one in the water there? This is real good. This is real good tonight. Look at that. Beautiful. Our grandfather, when he fished, never even used net hooks. Like what I'm using, that little red net hook. He never even used them, which was crazy. So this barra here shouldn't have actually got in the meshes. He's legal, but only just. He should have actually got through. And I'll show you why. He's actually got a mesh in his mouth, and that's called bridled. So very lucky we got this guy. See that? Mesh in his mouth, and he's out. Very lucky to get that one. He should have actually passed through the meshes. Same with this one. Oh no, he's just hit it and twisted around, but these are smaller fish, see that? Should have just swam straight through, but he's unlucky. But he's legal. Here's a better fish. much better. Woohoo! Beautiful. I've lost count now. We'll keep getting them out. We've got to clean them out because there might be some big lemon sharks or big bull sharks come up here on the high water, try and eat these guys if we don't get them out. So, plus, I'll bleed these fish soon. As soon as I finish the net, I'll go out off the bank a bit because I'm going to gut and gill them, and I'll bleed them. I'll bleed them before I gut and gill them, get all that blood out. Here's another one. Man, this is good. Great start. Great start. What is that? Huh. Wow. Somehow that brim got a mesh in his mouth. Look at that. Another nice barra. Pikey brim. We won't keep him. He's a little bit little. You can see a couple more up here. Looking real good tonight. Real good. Oh yeah, yes. Quality fish here. Quality fish. Oh yeah. Two here. You ripper. Oh. Look at that. He had one mesh in his mouth and one over his back, so he'll come out real easy for me. I like these ones. Look at that. Just stretch that mesh over him and beautiful fish. Another one here. So we talk about efficiency. How's this? Not even like 45 minutes this net's been in. We've already got, I'd have to count how many are there, but there'd be 10 or a dozen nice barra. You know, that's just epic. Great fishing. Bit of seaweed, get rid of that because that'll light the net up. There's a lot of phosphorus in the water here tonight. That green stuff that most of you will have seen when you're fishing at night time up the creeks or on the foreshores in the wash of your boat. So got to make sure this seaweed's not in the net because fish will see the net. What have I done? Twisted it. Got a twist here. Rookie error. Rookie error here. Not paying attention, see? Talking too much. Nearly did myself a mischief. That would have really impeded what happened then. What would have happened for the rest of the tide then? So, should be cleared out. Pay attention, Nathan. Nearly to the bank. So as the tide comes in, this is where they'll hit. Right against the bank here. Man, there's some seaweed. Because we've had such terrible weather here lately, the seaweed's getting all torn off the rocks and headlands and everywhere offshore and just choking up the net. Not good. As you can see where the fish were in the net was out off all this. So hopefully by cleaning this out means we'll jag a couple in here. Man, proper. So isn't it amazing, but you can get off to a great start with the net, and within 80 metres to 100 metres, we're just snowing with seaweed. Horror show. No fish either, see? Very important to get rid of this. So this net's at 0. We got one net at 500 metres and one at the kilometre. So our attendance rules is we can't have our nets any further apart than that. In case we get a dugong or a turtle or something like that, we're a lot closer to the action, I guess, to get it out. But to be honest, we're checking our nets that often. Like I've said earlier, that it's really kind of obsolete, that rule now, I believe. I don't think we need it. We could go back to the 1.8 kilometres, so we used to be able to spread our gear a bit more. And of course that means greater efficiency. Means we can scope out a bit more country, because we don't know, with the 2 nets we got down there, mightn't catch much. This net might be the one working, so if I had time, I could pick those other 2 up down there and quickly run them this way. Whoa, big log under the boat. Anyway, great start. We'll let go of that, stop disturbing it. Just going to reverse out off the trees here. Just going to drive out away from these trees. What a start. Foaming. Great start. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 barra in that first check of that net. That's awesome. It's a very good sign. Very good sign for the night. Plus we know something hit out there. Just going to poke on out here and go down to the next one, and then we might film that dog too.